Alright, we are live. Not sure how much lag there is between me hitting the live button and y'all seeing what I'm doing. But, we are live. We have a new quiz up. Or, I say we have a new quiz. We have the quiz to go over. I believe this one's a fairly long one, because I put two quizzes together. Luckily, they're pretty straightforward. By the end of this, you need to know that resistance adds together and current stays the same. Current is equal at all points throughout the circuit. So the resistance of the connecting wires is generally less than the resistance of the load. So the wires are generally not very much resistance. They're usually negligible, unless you get really long with your connecting wires. And by really long, I mean like 100 feet. When resistors are connected in series, their values are added, just like we had covered here. Using Ohm's law was the equation for total resistance when the total voltage and total current are known. RT equals ET over I total. I apologize, give me a second. Okay. Some of my wires got moved around on my microphone, so it was pulling. Alright, what is the total resistance of this circuit? Well, all you need to do in this particular circuit is add all the numbers up. 10, 16, 8, and 11. Should be, I want to say 45, because that seems to be the most common. 46.1, what the fuck? But yeah, that is the total resistance, is 40. Some people are putting 46. That's weird. Yeah, 45. Alright. It is not necessary to disconnect power. You do need to disconnect power before taking resistance measurements, because the meter is not designed to have power on the circuit, and it can damage the meter if you're taking resistance measurements with power on the circuit. Okay, I'm going to take this one to the other page, to my paint program. Total resistance of this circuit is 120 ohms. You can see that in the question. So what is R1? Now you have the other resistors. So what we've got going, that's not what I wanted. Not at all. There we go. Alright, so you have, let's start down here. R total, R1, R2, R3, R4. Yeah, 10, 40, and 20. So R2 is 10 ohms. R3 is 40 and 20. 40, 20, 40, 20. 40 ohms, and R4 is 20 ohms. And we have an R total of 120 ohms. Well, you can see you're only missing one. 40, 50, 60, 70. 120 minus 70 will give you what the missing piece is, which is 50. And so 50 is the answer, not 8.4 thousand. Jeremy. Solve for the resistance of resistor R1 in the circuit. All right. Resistor R1, we have so let's move about to here. Since there is only one resistor, that resistor is going to be the total resistance. Our current is 5 and our voltage is 220. So we have 220 volts and 5 amps. Remember, I said if you are going in this direction, you divide. So 220 divided by 5 will give us a number. $44. And it's as simple as that. We haven't gotten to the difficult stuff yet. Now, series circuits aren't the difficult stuff, so we won't get to the difficult stuff in here. All right. Subscripts. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about by subscripts is this little T right here. That's just lets us address which part of the circuit we're on. Since there's only one current path through a series circuit, it's the same current flow. Yeah. If we had, so let's say we have a hypothetical circuit. 1 and E3. So, in this particular case, I don't know what these values are, but I can tell you it's 5 amps, 5 amps, and 5 amps, just all the way down, because voltage is the same at all points that it's measured in a series circuit. Fuses and circuit breakers are connected in parallel with the load. No, they're connected in series, because if they were connected in parallel, that would be like that'd be like coming out here and connecting a fuse like that. If this fuse blows, the current is still happening through the load. All right. The current in a series circuit becomes smaller after passing through each resistor in series. It does not. The current stays the same at all points in a series circuit. You're going to get tired of me saying that. But yes, current stays the same at all points through a series circuit. Alright, solve for total current in the circuit. Let's come back here. Let's use the select tool just to delete. Alright, so what we got? 30 and 60. That's pretty simple. Okay. 30 volts and 60 ohms. Remember what I said, you can go from a column, skip a column, divide it by 2 columns to its left to get the one that you skipped. So 30 divided by 60 will be 0.5 amps. Most of y'all did it backwards, but that I've done that. Oh, I have my cursor is being all wacky because I have the pen too close to the drawing pad. All right. So let's. So we are going to. I'm about to put up the new quiz here in a few minutes. Before 2 o'clock, you need to, between 1 and 2 o'clock, you need to go down to the school and get your test. Don't forget to do that. I'm not entirely sure why they're limiting it to like that small window. It's probably so that the tests aren't sitting outside for hours and hours if it's going to rain or something. Obviously, they're not going to put the test out if it's raining, though. So I'm not sure. But that's the rules. Them's the rules. So you go get your test. You have to bring it back on your next class day between 1 and 2. I have updated the syllabus so that you know when the tests are and how many they are and all that. So if you look in that email, there's a link to the syllabus. It's all on there. That first email that I sent. I could probably link the syllabus in the Discord as well. But yeah, that is what you need to do to meet our requirements for you. If you have an issue getting to the school, call the school, not me, because I can't do anything about it because I'm at home. As you can see, this is my house. So yeah, we are I'm just waiting a minute or two because this one didn't take as long as I thought it would. Yeah, you are welcome, and I hadn't said this yet today. You are welcome to use your books and the homework to work on these tests. Not like I could stop you if you wanted to, and I said no, you can't. It's I'm mostly saying this because there's going to be some people that don't know or that are honest. And if I said don't use your book, they wouldn't use their book. And then there's going to be other people that use their books, and that's not fair. So I'm saying it right now. You can use your books. Go ahead. You know, use your books, use your homework. I'm going to leave these quizzes up. I don't think there's any direct questions on the quiz that's on the test. Because I made these, like, there's stuff. There's important stuff, but there's no, like, direct, like, yeah, this is it. Alright, well, my vacuum just turned on, so that means it's 11. So I'm going to finish this quiz. That's what I thought. Let's go 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Alright. So I will see you guys back here at 1:45.